Bowie, super coach. There's a lot of people watching this who would love to be the number one agent in their market. And why not? There's so many agents. Why can't you be the number one agent in your marketplace? And I think to myself, there's so many reasons. And I'll try and come up with half a dozen. But the complacency, the excuses, the bad habits, the lack of process, the lack of structure, it just blows my mind. Yet this cognitive dissonance around people wanting to be number one agent in their market, yet act like the complete opposite. So what's holding you back? Number one, self-belief. You've got to have this self-belief. And the law of attraction is not some arbitrary or abstract concept. This is the real deal. If you believe and conceive, you will receive. So make sure that every day you're waking up with a self-belief that it is 100% possible for you to be the number one agent in your marketplace. What that does is distribute a frequency and energy out to the universe, and the universe will respond, whether it's through a conduit of people, or whether it's a conduit of actions, or whether it's a conduit of circumstances or opportunities. Just trust me on this. You do something really well over here in this industry, and suddenly over here something really fantastic happens to you. Whether you're prospecting like a machine for a week and all of a sudden next week 2 listings fall in your lap that are completely unrelated. That is the universe responding, but you must have self-belief first. Number 2, the fear of failure. This is huge. It's that voice in your head. Adrian, you're not good enough. Adrian, why do you deserve it? Adrian, all this doubting and this seducing. You must learn to dismiss the voice. It's not going away. It'll be there forever. Treat it like someone you disrespect. Allow it to enter your thought process and then completely disrespect it. See it as fiction. It's not fact. And number 3, which is a very sharp contrast to the fear of failure, and one that's often missed, which is the fear of success. That's right. That's what's holding you back sometimes, because a lot of people think, oh, if I end up number one, what are the expectations? Do I need to remain there? What do I need to do? All this sort of nonsense that goes on in your head, which is a story. Once again, it's not fact, it's fiction, yet the fear of success can definitely hold you back. Number 4, if we look at the purpose that you're focused on at one particular point in your life, call it your goals, call it your why, call it your purpose, call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, it needs to change, because what drove you a year ago or 5 years ago is not what's driving you today. What's leading you away from fear and what might be driving you towards a goal or away from a particular challenge is not what's going to do it for the next year or the following year. So make sure you're redefining, recalibrating, and constantly refocusing on your purpose, your why, and what is motivating you. It could be your kids, it could be something material, it could be the ones and zeros on that screen. It doesn't really matter, but as long as it's something that definitely ignites your fire, and hopefully it's something of value, whether it's a family member, whether it's sending your kids to private schools, whether it's remaining you on purpose to buy investment properties, whatever it might be, critical. Number 5, massive action. You're just simply not taking massive action. And I'm not talking about taking massive action in a 12-month goal. I'm talking about daily massive action, which is not that damn complicated. I mean, let's face it, if you prospect for 2 or 3 hours every single day, which is your database and past clients, and you do your campaign work, which is your vendor management, buyer calls, negotiations, and then you do 3 face-to-face dollar productive appointments per day, which is a buyer appointment, a listing appointment, a price check, or a current vendor meeting to get a price alignment. You do that every day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks of the year, and see what happens to your business. The last one, number 6, is you're not living with virtue. That's right. Karma is a bitch and it'll come and bite you on the ass. Be transparent, be honest, live with integrity, live with passion, live with virtue. God bless. See you next time.